I am truly humbled and sincerely grateful to receive the Adam Smith Distinguished Leadership Award. I am honored to share this time with the many guests, family, and friends gathered here today. It was my close friend and mentor, the late and Honorable Merle Phillips, who placed my name into nomination for this award. Merle was the first recipient of this award in 2002, and I am honored to follow in his footsteps 12 years later. His wife, Helen, is present with us today. Helen, thank you for agreeing to be the co-chair. Helen, I know Merle's here today in spirit. I can feel him in this room. Linda, I also wanted to thank you for being the co-chair today and for your friendship. It means very much to me. Thank you. Throughout my career, Merle supported and encouraged me through a friendship that always transcended business. I often met with him and we discussed many things. Merle was certainly a great teacher and confidant, but we also shared a love of the outdoors and enjoyed hunting together when possible. It was always encouraging to me when Merle would call or stop by the office to check in on my latest project or just to say hello. His kind friendship and wise mentoring impressed upon me the importance of pursuing entrepreneurialism by the direction of a moral compass. Success is not something that Merle believed should come at the cost of your character or your family. My good friend Merle passed away late last year. This was not only a personal loss, but a loss for our community and for our state as well. He is greatly missed. In late January, I received notification that I was nominated for this distinguished honor. I later learned that Merle had written the letter of nomination shortly before he passed away. I had the opportunity to read this letter and was greatly moved, as I never thought I would hear from my friend again on this earth. His words, like the lessons he taught me, will stay with me always. I feel fortunate to have earned Merle's respect and admiration, and I will strive to continually earn it. In addition, it is my aim to share Merle's wisdom, leadership, and entrepreneurial spirit in any way I possibly can. I'd like to thank Mr. Fritz Heinemann, President and CEO of Economics Pennsylvania, and the Board of Directors, and Senator John Moran for being the chair today, and for his kind words earlier. Your leadership of such an extraordinary organization furthers the organization's mission to help students become entrepreneurial and productive members of the workforce and responsible voting citizens, which is very key. This is critical to our Commonwealth's success and continued growth. Following my graduation from King's College in 1987, I became troubled at the loss of many friends to job opportunities in other states. It was my intention to remain in Pennsylvania and work to grow my family's business and establish a family of my own with Ann. The scarcity of jobs at that time for my fellow classmates and friends was one of the factors which first inspired the entrepreneurial spirit in me. I refused to believe then, and I still refuse to believe now, that if Pennsylvania is one of the most attractive places for students in this country to be educated, then why can it not also be the most attractive destination for job creators and job seekers? My beautiful wife, Ann, is here today. Together, we have been blessed with two wonderful children, Alexandra and John. Unfortunately, Alexandra cannot be here today. She is at the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland, taking part in a civilian and military conference focusing on national security and foreign policy. She's not only a beautiful girl, she's got some brains too. I'm happy though that my young son John is here. He's a senior at St. John Newman Regional High School, and he will be attending Holy Cross University in the fall. I'm eternally thankful to my parents, Jack and Maureen. My mother is recovering from surgery, and sadly she cannot be here today. I thank them both for instilling the importance of strong family values in my sisters and me when we were young. Without that solid foundation to build my life upon, I would not be the man I am today. Thank you, Dad. Without all of my family support, my journey here would have been impossible. Family is the motivation for my work and to make Pennsylvania stronger. I want to take a moment to recognize some of Merle's colleagues in the General Assembly. I know that everyone has been introduced already, but I still felt that I needed to thank you all for your commitment to the betterment of the Susquehanna Valley community through support of the economic development and job-creating initiatives that are making our Commonwealth a better place to establish businesses and to work and to raise our families. My friends, Governor Tom Corbett and First Lady Susan Corbett are here, and it means so much to me. The governor, like our friend Merle, has a strong entrepreneurial spirit and moral compass, and seeks to propel Pennsylvania forward in all aspects. Thank you, Governor. And I'm honored to have him as our friend, my friend and our governor. First Lady Susan Corbett shares in the governor's passion for Pennsylvania and is very active in many areas, including education, culture, and the arts. I'm also very honored and very proud to have you as my friend. We should consistently be looking to create and reinforce initiatives that make Pennsylvania an environment friendly to new business growth and family-sustaining jobs that both retain and inspire our graduates to pursue endless possibilities for their own personal growth and the growth of their peers here in Pennsylvania. I cannot emphasize enough how important I believe it is for parents to educate their children on the worth of a job. Whether they choose to be schooled vocationally as skilled trade workers or as business professionals, or to pursue a life in public service, our support is essential to their success in the growth of Pennsylvania. I have full faith in the elected officials in this room, as well as the dedicated businessmen here today, who are working diligently to provide the Keystone State with the tools necessary for success. Today, the dream of energy independence is at hand in Pennsylvania. Through the use of Pennsylvania's energy, we will finally be able to allow Pennsylvania's labor force to offset the low-cost labor differential that our nation is currently having difficulty competing against in the global market. This will allow for the re-onshoring and recreation of our lost strategic manufacturing base. This will provide a pathway for our private sector to provide family-sustaining jobs, which in turn will fuel the entrepreneurial spirit in Pennsylvania. The American dream celebrates the ascension from poverty to success through overcoming obstacles along the way. A contemporary philosophy that contributes to the erosion of the American dream is the desire for instant gratification. An integral part of celebrating success is also the celebration of hard work required to achieve that success. Something celebrated is rarely acquired easily. Why our children are being educated to make sound decisions regarding entrepreneurial undertakings, casting their votes at the ballot box, or managing their personal finances. We must also educate them to trust themselves, to make these decisions confidently in ways that will advance them personally, but also contribute to the betterment of their communities. Trust is an important factor in success. I firmly believe that individuals should trust in all decisions that they make after careful consideration. I also believe that individuals with management responsibilities should trust their employees in a similar fashion. The businesses that our family has established did not come into being without hardship, but because of the trust that I have in God, my family and my friends, my colleagues and my employees, I have been blessed to persevere through difficult times and overcome. I am grateful beyond expression to the individuals who have carried me through these difficult times by encouraging me to pursue my own dreams. In great part, these people have brought me here before you today to accept this award, and their contributions to my success are not lost on me. The most sound advice that I can pass on to Pennsylvania students and young adults here today seeking professional and personal opportunity to grow is to never limit yourself or your dream to what seems doable. What I will say next is easier said than done. It is challenging, but it is fulfilling. My advice is to imagine yourself living the life that you want in great detail, and then set out to achieve it and make it a reality. I also want to say that today I was very impressed with the group of young students that came here today to accept their award for their stock market achievements. I think in all kidding aside, I think when the event is over, I'm making a phone call to my broker and telling him he's done. I was very impressed with the Netflix tip that you guys gave me for that, for sure. So once again, kids, just keep your dream. Just figure out how to see it in your minds and make it reality. Let me reiterate my thanks to all of you for being here with me today, and may God bless you, the great state of Pennsylvania, and the United States of America. Thank you.